Hello and welcome to Flower School 103, where we are going to make a table centerpiece arrangement. We're going to build off what we have done before with the same flowers, the same $15 worth of flowers that we've been using for the previous lessons, and now we're going to turn it into a centerpiece for a table. So we made this arrangement here and it's very pretty and I like it a lot, but I want to have a bit of an Easter arrangement or a spring arrangement for my dining room table, which is relatively large. So this one, even though compared to me it's pretty big, it still isn't quite the scale I need to fill up my dining room table. So I am going to just tweak it a little bit and keep using it. I'm going to have a larger copper container that I have and a platter, and I'm going to use, besides the $15 worth of flowers, I'm going to use all the same tools and materials that I have already around my house. So I save everything, as you know, from my other videos, and I have a bin of spring/Easter supplies where I have like faux chocolate bunny, little faux bird's nests, these some faux flowers, and some faux greenery. Now these, also I save and reuse my Easter grass, so that's another thing that you can do to help bring the cost of this project down. I also have some burlap fabric from a remnant from a previous project that I'm going to incorporate as well. So all of this stuff, if you use it from year to year, it doesn't cost you any extra, and you're still just really splurging on the flowers. The first thing that I'm going to do is to set up my copper vessel, and then I'm going to set this arrangement just as it is into that vessel. I've already made it to work with this. I'm going to have the bunny on this side, so I have the taller foliage behind him and then smaller over here. I can take my bird's nest and sort of fit them in where maybe I have a little bit of a bald spot developing. The main thing that I want to do for my table is to elongate the design, because the scale that it was a little bit too small. So I've added this piece here to the outside, and then I'm going to add, even though I have these sort of tall purple mums, now that the bunny is here, they're the same size. So I'm going to add another one of these faux branches to the exterior, just to give it that little extra height. Now I am not putting these in the water because they're metal and they'll rust, and it's not good for the flowers. The flowers are still in the same vessel that they were originally. I am just using them to go in the copper the copper vessel itself, and they'll stay dry, and then the arrangement itself is in the middle. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be using sort of found objects around the house to supplement the flowers that I purchased from the grocery store to make this rather much larger arrangement. And I'm also going to incorporate some fresh produce because I think that that seems cute with the spring arrangements to have, you know, chocolate Peter Rabbit in the garden. And that's also why I chose kale as the filler in the flowers. But what I'm using is this platter, which I already had in my dining room, and this piece of burlap, which I just saved from some other project that I have. I'm just folding it a little bit off center. This platter is a little bit too busy. I don't want it to interfere with my flowers, so I'm putting the burlap on to sort of visually calm it down, and so the arrangement can take center stage. Now, again, like I said, this arrangement has a front and a back. So I'm going to arrange this sort of interesting sort of handkerchief design towards the front. And then when I set the arrangement on it, it will also be orientated towards the front. Now that the arrangement is basically ready, I'm just going to supplement the look of it with some fresh produce that I bought at the farmer's market. I love the look of these artichokes. I'm going to put a couple of those in there. I don't necessarily want them symmetrical on either side like little horns, so I'm going to put them together on that side. I have a little heirloom tomato that I'm also going to add. And I have some of these small little grape tomatoes in different colors, which I think the colors are just so pretty. You can use whatever produce you like for this, or no produce. This is purely up to you, a little bit extra, just something to sort of make it more bountiful looking and fuller and prettier. I think I am also going to add some tomatoes to that side and some kale. This is just some kale that I have in my refrigerator, and I'm going to balance the green from the artichokes and just sort of slit this kale . I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like it, watch it, like it, and share it on social media. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything that I did or anything that I maybe could have done differently. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in Flower School 201, which is going to be more of a special occasions and more advanced floral arrangements than the ones that we've done here.